Welcome everyone. We are back at Adrian's house. I went shopping at Trader Joe's yesterday to fulfill the rest of my potential needs for feeding myself for the next week or more. Now, you may not have a Trader Joe's in your area, but it may give you some ideas as to what you might like to pick up in your area that's either similar, the same, just from another store, etc., etc. It's always about being able to get some ideas about what's going on. Okay, well, and I did want to let you know that today's outfit of the day is this wonderful print of a Day of the Dead sweatshirt. Yeah, you got your Day of the Dead skull on a long sleeve burgundy sweatshirt that I had picked up at Goodwill. A perfect fall winter color, a perfect fall winter long sleeves. Yeah. You know, when you see us all, it's like there's a hair that will not leave us alone. But no, you're not going to find it, but you're going to know it's there. Dang, that kind of stuff. Shouldn't have put on lip gloss, I guess. Yes, still haven't gone in to see if they can fix my glasses. So they are huge on my face. They've never been fitted to my face. But I have them balanced pretty good. So far so good. I get by. I'm getting by. With this top, you'll recognize, maybe you'll recognize, this is one of my fancy skirts that I did get on Temu. It's an elasticized waist and goes down to about the ankles. You remember this at all? So pretty, so comfortable. All right, and let me get really up close so you could see my earrings, and they are brass skeletons. Now, I've had these 15 years, 12 years. I'd gotten them in San Diego at a lovely little shop. So just showing it against my neck, you can see, and they move, and they move. And what's going on over here? I used my flower stamp and created a floral field on my right side. Floral field. Yeah, it's just all stamped on there. Can you see? All right, so today's good fun look is to show you some good fun food. I think that's a good combination. You just push this back a little bit. Is that all right? Well, I've mentioned before buying these sandwich type of lunch bags. This is $1.25 from Dollar Tree, and I use them to store food in, because when you're putting things in for your lunch, that's helping to protect them, or they're taking it on a picnic, it's helping to protect, etc., etc. So I'm using that same premise of this lined container to help keep things better. It's been a long time since I have bought this olive fugazi. Each portion is about 2/3 of one of these breadsticks. And I just love olives and the bread baked together for that lovely olive loaf. They're around 130 calories a serving, and altogether, so they're saying there's 6 servings in the container, but there's only 2 fat grams. That's it. That's the only fat. 2 fat grams, no cholesterol, 340 sodium, 24 carbohydrate, 1 fiber, and no sugar, 4 protein. So this is Kalamata olives, which are one of my absolute favorites, working with sea salt and herbs and wheat flour. Well, absolutely delicious. Just need to pop one even into the air fryer to kind of give it a nice toast to it. And it can be the starch of a meal. Maybe a sausage and one of these and a tomato. That could make a very nice meal. Maybe a few extra green olives to give it a little different bite. So these are in the neighborhood of $4, and I'm sticking it in here like it is a bread saver. You know, I'll go ahead and zip it up later. I'm even contemplating wrapping each one of them in foil to see if that'll help them last longer. All right, there I was fussing. That little hair is just trying to say, you can get me, you can get me. But it didn't. Recently, I had hauled these cookies. They're the lemon sandwich. I'd hauled these from Dollar Tree, and I was snacking on them last night, so they got into the section. So let's throw that onto the bed over there. Now this bread, I like the best in breads that are considered super breads with pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, sunflower seed, carrot, dried apple, and sesame seeds. You can see all those fabulous seeds on each nice piece of bread. It's a nice thickness on the slice of these breads. I like this totally better than I like the Dave's Killer bread that is available at many different markets. This is got a Trader Joe name on it, so I do not know what the equivalent out there would be. I've not seen something as, wonderful as this in my world. I could just not be paying any attention. Who knows? But I was very glad one I had. So for a pound, and again, that's about $4. Okay. Haven't had fresh fruit for a couple of weeks. I got so burnt out on, the same old, Washington, Washington, Washington apple, Washington, Washington, Washington apple. These are the Cosmic Crisp. At the beginning of the season, these were beyond juicy. It was just one of those, you bite into your apple and juice would just be ready to run down your arm. I swear they were just so incredibly juicy and flavorful. Into the season, I'll have to admit, I got a bag that wasn't as fabulous. So here we are, back again, ready to eat some apples, and I got the Cosmic ones. They're good for snacking, for baking, and it says entertaining. Your apples can be entertaining. Ooh, could it be entertaining like you would put them in a Bob for Apple container? I've never bobbed for an apple. Part of it is, in my world, wearing glasses. You don't want to do things yet involve your face in your glasses. just no. Speaking of fruit, we've got Trader Joe nectarines. So this is a 2-pound bag, And I think I'll just call everything in a $3 range. That's a lot of fruit for $3. Yeah. Got a cute nectarine in its packaging. These are really nice sounds. And again, maybe I'll make wrap each one in foil. Without having little family 2 miles up the road where I could share food with. Things like this. I know you could buy just one. And you might even, let's say you went ahead and wanted to buy 3. You would pay the same amount of money, potentially, for 3 nectarines versus the whole bag. I don't know. I do know that I like nectarines, and I do like to cut them up and have them in my yogurt as well. I am very pleased now to have 2 different fresh fruit available. Then I bought a tinier sack of, these are called side delights. So I guess your potato is a side dish. That's what they're saying. These are gourmet petite potato. They're called Real Red. So here we've got a little sack with 4, about 7, and it was under $3. All right. Red potatoes. Yes, indeed, red potatoes. You often hear me carrying on and on and on about having the perfect cup of tea. And I will give total honors and credit to Trader Joe's Irish Black Breakfast Tea. It looks like Ireland on the front with the gentleman on his bike. This is a blend of dark teas. It's a blend that I adore. I find it incredibly delicious. You get 80 tea bags for $3. 80 tea bags for $3. That is a super bargain for something that is this much quality of flavor. Yes, yes. Never buy Lipton again in your life when you can get something as delicious as this assortment of black tea. Okay, no ingredients, it just says black tea. It doesn't say from 1 type of tea or 4 types of tea. Assam is one of my favorite black teas. Perhaps they have some Assam in these. I use 3 tea bags in 1 cup of tea. That would be the equivalent, perhaps, of you doing an espresso. Espresso. Stocked up on my tea. Absolutely fabulous. Then, hadn't been to Trader Joe's for several weeks. So now I'm so buttoned because I eat peanut butter pretzels. Once again, Trader Joe cannot be beat for quality and price point. You get the 16-ounce, a pound of peanut butter pretzels for under $3. They might even be like $2.49. This is a #1 seller in Trader Joe's stores. It's so unfortunate that you can't get their stuff online. You can only get it in their stores. I eat a lot of peanut butter pretzels. I'm getting protein. There are 5 grams of protein in each serving. A serving is only 10 pretzels. So they're saying that there's 15 servings in a bag. Okay. So 7 fat grams and 1 saturated. That is not bad. That is not bad for a carbohydrate product and the one that has peanut butter as well. Turning this just to get a few more. Okay, 0 cholesterol, 240 sodium. Very, very low for this kind of a snack, 240. There's a dietary fiber of 1, and there's 2 added sugars. They added the sugars. And again, 5 grams of protein. I can eat a third of a bag in a sitting along with a third of a bag of sunflower seeds and call it a night. My IBS body finds peanut butter pretzels and sunflower seeds. Anything going on? If I have that, I am good as a food source. It doesn't upset my stomach in any way. It doesn't cause cramping, but it does help IBS function. Do you get my drift? Yes. The other sunflower seeds that I buy, I tell you, by Mart. I'm always telling you better. Local little teeny department store of by Mart, owned by the employees, where I buy like a 2 pound for $4 or something of that nature. But these are 1 pound, 16 ounces of roasted and salted sunflower seeds. They are saying that a serving is only 1/4 cup. That's nothing in Adrienne's world. Absolutely. 14 servings to a bag. Well, I'm lucky. Good 6 servings might be possible. Now you get into it. It is a seed. It is oil. You buy sunflower oil. So when you get oil, you get fat. And what this is telling you is 17 grams of fat, 2.5 saturated fat. There's a lot of fat. Bottom line, it's as much as a big burger, easily, without as much volume of food, that's for sure. Okay, 180 milligrams of sodium, no cholesterol, only 6 carbohydrates, 3 fiber per serving. Remember, that serving is small, so you're getting a lot of fiber to calorie and fat ratio. All right, 0. It says there's less than 1 gram of sugar. Okay, it's just a natural, not added, 1 gram of less than 1 gram, and 8 grams of protein. Sunflower seeds on salads, add a nice crunch. Sunflower seeds. Oh, I've had potato salad, macaroni salad. It adds salt. It adds crunch. It adds its own delicious flavor. You can have these in muffins if you make things. Sunflower seeds, just that 1/4 cup serving, could go in many different food things that you're making, and you'll be getting all the benefits that I was telling you about these. Okay, my last bag is my favorite bag, from Temu, my beautiful yellow plaid picnic bag, large lunch bag, and frozen and cold food shopping bag, especially for a single person. This was a terrific size. And what do I have inside? I haven't bought this before at all. I've had the maple syrup in my pantry for a very long time, but it hasn't been opened. And these are 4 authentic Belgium waffles. I don't think I've ever ordered waffles. I know I've tasted waffles. They're saying there's 2 servings per this container, and a serving is 2 waffles. So your serving is 250 calories, 12 grams of fat, 1 of saturated and 1 of trans fat, 25 milligrams of cholesterol, 300 milligrams of sodium, 30 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar total. and 5 grams of protein. So that is half a box, 1 serving. Again, if you want to eat the whole box, you're looking at about a 500 calorie dish. In the morning, you might be having this with a plant-based sausage, man-made bacon, you never know. Or you might be having authentic sausage and authentic bacon as a side dish. Okay, yay. I've never bought it before. I'm thinking that is just like a really neat, as if I'd gone to IHOP before. Mom and I went to IHOP all the time. Yes, we did. We loved IHOP together with a coupon and go by 5 o'clock, all the gray hairs, Mom and I. Okay, for about $3.50, I believe. This is a pint of blueberries from Giant Berry Farm, located, does it tell us, or size where we can read it? Watsonville, California. Okay, product of the USA. Like, nice. Always check when you're buying your little fruits like this, that the bottom is dry, that there's no smashed berries. Because as soon as you see a little bit of that juice or smashed berry, the one in the middle means it is starting to mildew. So be careful. Be careful. And of course, delicious, delicious, delicious on my yogurt. Chunky guacamole. All right. Who knows? This was at least $4. This one says 60% less fat and 50% less calories. All that, and it's chunky. And that's because it's made with Greek yogurt. So they've stretched out the guacamole with a Greek yogurt. A refrigerated item. Servings are considered 2 tablespoons at 30 calories. Less than a gram of fiber, 2 carbs. Trying to look at your fat, 2 grams. So they're talking 2 tablespoons. So you know, you're probably going to eat a quarter or a third of this at a time. Indeed. I picked myself up mozzarella and tomato salad. Mozzarella and tomato with a balsamic vinegar dressing in the bag there. You can see on the side some delicious goodies going on. Treats for days because you've got your hunks of mozzarella, fresh greenery, veggies thrown in, some sliced olives thrown in. Ooh, I see green onion. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Under $4. Under $4 for your salad. And this is, I think, good for about 3 days. It's best served by 8:24. My other salad that I got is a baby spinach and greens. So you're going to get an assortment of field greens in there with the baby spinach. Let's read a little bit. Ooh, blue cheese, candied pecans and cranberries, and a raspberry vinaigrette. Last time I got one of these, of the baby spinach, is I just put it in the microwave for just a, how long is that? I don't know. But it just enough to wilt the spinach. Just adds a different flavor. We used to eat wilted spinach salads all the time. Let's get back into doing that, right? Okay. I think they're going to tell us that. Oh my God, this has got 2.5 servings. I wasn't paying attention to that idea. 2.5 servings. So they're saying if you eat the whole container, that's 550 calories. The whole container, people. 38 grams of fat, 14 of saturated fat. So the highest, wonderful, wonderful fat levels. Cholesterol, 20 milligrams. Sodium, 660. 42 carbohydrate. 6 fiber. 29 grams of sugar. And 11 grams of protein. So you decide. Eat half, eat the whole thing, do whatever. You're getting a delicious meal with raw veggies and such in it. It could be a side dish 2 of you could share. So that's pretty cool. And I also picked up organic riced cauliflower. This was probably in a $3-ish neighborhood. That's an expensive neighborhood. They say there's 4 servings in a container at only 25 calories a serving, 2 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, which are natural. They are not added. There's 1 gram of protein. So no fat, kids, no cholesterol, very low sodium, and minimal carb. Sounds delicious to me. I love the rice cauliflower. I love it a lot. Well, we did it. We got through Adrian's adventure at at Trader Joe. I ran 5 errands yesterday. I did. Got a box together. And I sent that off to my sister. She was my sister-in-law. Now she's my sister forever and ever. My second husband was her brother, and he is now deceased. My second husband, yes. Okay. So I got a box off to Napa, California. Yes, she's a retired winemaker. Women do very well in the wine industry in the top winemaker positions. It's an industry that lets women be up there equal with men in pay and in positions. So that's pretty fabulous. So I'm really happy. She's gonna get a surprise box. Then I went post office. I did Dollar Tree, which I filmed in the car yesterday. I went to Trader Joe's, which I'm filming in the house today. And I got gas in the car. So that was good chores taken care of, and meant I got to not have to leave the house today. I can be able to film this for you and now have a chance to put it all away. Okay, guys, I thank you very, very much. And I'm going to be ready. I want to film a Temu haul for you. And that's what I'm going to do next. Thanks, bunches. Kicked the camera stand. Sorry about that. And I'll be seeing you soon.